So I actually did try out for a sports team at Xavier. I didn't make it because I'm not naturally the most athletic person, but I still wanted to try something new. So I went to volleyball tryouts on that Monday and Tuesday, and I was actually really scared at first because I knew I wasn't as good as everyone else, but I still wanted to give it a shot. And even though I didn't make the team, the next day I sort of woke up and thought, wow, I actually really just did that. I really just did go try out for a sports team, which I would have never done before Xavier. And personally, I think that's a moment when I had to be courageous. I had to show myself as bold, I had to show myself as knowing my stuff, even if I didn't. I had to fake it a little bit to make it, but at the same time, I think my courage really came through because I was able to let go of every single fear that was keeping me from trying out and just go out and try out and have fun.
The biggest leap I took here at Xavier is my experience with public speaking. The first time I ever had to speak in front of a crowd was at my 8th grade presidential election, where you had to talk about what you were going to do for the school. And at that election, I cried because I wasn't able to feel comfortable in front of the crowd. But here at Xavier, they put me in positions, especially as president of the Equal Justice Society, to speak my voice, speak my story. And they really emphasized the idea that what I have to say is important and that it must be heard.
Even when I was younger, I've always wanted to play college basketball. I would go to the NBA. That's like far-fetched, but I just want to play college basketball, and I always have that in the back of my head to always play hard and never know who's watching you. And I'm always the hardest worker wherever I am. No one will ever change that.
I want Ratu, when I graduate, to be a hardworking and loving man. I think that Xavier facilitated that a lot, not only with athletic and academics, but hard work is very important here. You don't survive unless you work hard, whether it be in academics. For example, I take AP classes, so I challenge myself, or athletics. I'm in varsity sports, so I'm always constantly being challenged to work hard and push myself.
Xavier it taught me so many lessons in life. And when I walked in here, I felt like I wasn't a man, but when I graduate next year, I really feel like I will be a man, and it taught me so many things.
So who I think I want to be when I walk out of Xavier is most of all someone who is loving, someone who is a light in other people's life. I know that working in the theater industry, I've seen that acceptance always helps build other people's confidence. And in that way, I want to be the light in other people's life. And I want to be that person who encourages them to take the extra mile, to do what they want, not to let other limitations limit them. And personally, above academics, above athletics, above whatever I'm doing, my job, I think I need to be a good man for others. And I think that I genuinely need to be that person they can always come to.